It's an exciting day! Welcome to my vlog, everyone. This is a long-awaited day for me, at least. We are moving house. Oh god, it is kind of crazy to say that. We've been wanting to do it for a very long time, and we've been waiting on this particular house for also a very long time, and today is finally the day that we are actually moving, hopefully. As you can tell, I'm a little bit stressed out and my desk is a mess, so I am on the bed, which we still haven't packed up, and doing my vlog from here. So we're just making do today with whatever we can. So I am currently in Dorset, obviously, and I'm heading up to Bristol later today to move into mine and my boyfriend's first house together, which we had our offer accepted on over 5 months ago, nearly 6 months ago, and we are finally moving into it. The reason I said hopefully earlier is because, just to recap a little bit, some stuff that I put on my home Instagram account, which, little plug coming in, go and give it a follow if you are interested in all this home stuff, because I'm sort of separating out my fitness and my home content. So if you're interested in the home stuff, go and check that out. It's called Back to Bristol, does what it says on the tin. And on there, I previously said that the vendors have put in something called a COVID clause into our contracts, which basically means if they can't move because of anything to do with COVID, so further lockdown restrictions, they can't hire a van, they're not allowed to move, they get any symptoms of COVID, and as we all know, those are many different symptoms that it could be, then they can push back the move date by a month. We are supposed to be moving today, and I'm sure, touch wood, that we will. But the reason I said hopefully is because until I have the keys in my hand, I will not feel like we're actually moving house, or that that house is even ours today. So we're just crossing all our fingers and toes that it's gonna go smoothly. So today has felt relatively relaxed so far. It is currently 9:20. We were up early to go and collect the van for packing some of our stuff into. We're not getting removals people or anything, we're just shoving it in a van and taking it to Bristol. We went to go get that this morning, and I dropped off my reverse advent calendar, which I'm going to tell you about because there's still time to get one yourself. Basically what it is Mindful Chef are doing something called a reverse advent calendar, which essentially, rather than getting something every day, you put something in every day up to the 20th of December. They do this for the Felix Project, which provides food for homeless people and people who go hungry at Christmas. It's a great thing. I've been doing it for the last 3 years, I think. They do different charities. I think last year was Trust, all doing incredible things, and would really recommend it if you are interested in that kind of thing. You get your meals and then you use the same box. They have a prepaid label on it. You put in a new food item every day, or you can just shove them all in at once, as we kind of did, and then send it back to the Felix Project, and that goes to help lots of people. So went to go and send that off this morning because didn't fancy travelling with an extra box today. Then went to go pick up the van, had a nice little walk back because it's a beautifully sunny day outside and incredibly icy, and I'm really hoping not too icy on the roads. It was minus something this morning, so centigrade that is, so quite cold for us down south. So yeah, it's actually been quite a relaxing start to the day. We did most of our packing up yesterday, but as you can see, not everything. We've still got some stuff just hanging out everywhere. But my plan for the day essentially is to vlog as much as I can on my handheld camera. Hopefully it'll be something to look back on as well for us in the years to come, how stressed out I am or will be inevitably at some point. And I will hopefully do a empty house tour at some point as well, because this evening I believe I'm staying at the house on my own because Rhian has to come and drop the van back here, and chances are we won't be able to get back to Bristol until super duper late, so it makes more sense to stay here and then drive the car up the next day, and a lot safer as well, especially in this very cold weather. That'll be interesting, so I'll have plenty of time to vlog and eat takeaway food on my lonesome. Right now I need to finish packing up. I'm gonna show you around what we have currently and then finish packing up. And for anyone who doesn't know, this is my boyfriend's parents' house, so for all of the stuff that is around the place, most of that's not ours, some of that is ours, but the reason we haven't packed up all of that is because it doesn't belong to us, so in case you're wondering. Right, better go and pack. Help! Alrighty, so this is my mess currently. This is all obviously to be packed up, but stuff that I've been using recently. All my clothes fit in there, so clearly don't have very many. Yeah, that is all going to be packed up. And with Christmas coming up as well, I've been doing so much getting of Christmas presents, so I've got all those to pack up and then unpack at some point as well. And toiletries, fun. These are my Rise and Fall bed sheets. There you go. This is a sustainable bedding company, and they're a little special, so I'm very excited to get those on the bed and have a nice warm cozy first night at the house. These are some of my plants. The rest of my plants are in London. This is actually a very small proportion. Got a, I don't know, maybe a Boston fern or something, a rubber tree maybe, baby's tears, bonsai ficus, umbrella tree maybe, string of hearts, and some sort of palm thing. I'm just helping myself to my breakfast, which is down here. Those are some of the boxes that we've got. All of them are for kitchen. We've labelled all of them to make it easier to unpack when we actually get there. This is all my running stuff, which is kind of, most of my stuff is running stuff, to be honest. Got lots of dried foods, which will be useful for meals when we get there. Don't even know what that is. Lots of, oh yeah, my fig tree looking very bare and sad, but that will be coming with us as well. This little bag here contains stuff that I'm going to need for the first night. So loo roll, bread, mug, coffee, teas, chocolate, some Huel, which is like food essentially, easy cook food, a little teeny tiny bottle of Prosecco, biscuits, snacks, cleaning products as well. But I got most of the cleaning products in, I think, that box there. But yeah, I've got that all in one bag that's going to be easily accessible, so that when we actually get there, we can put that in the room and be done with it. It's looking good in here.
Is it?
Mmm.
One of my PhD thesis.
Oh my god, is that your thesis?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, it's not worth it.
Fossils. I promise I'm helping. Yay! And so it begins.
That's full.
Now, yeah, now it's full. I find it quite funny that I've got one box for my running kit and one box for everything else. That is how much running kit I have. But I use it all, so it's very useful. How are you feeling about your packing skills?
Pretty good. Working with fairly limited space here.
It's like 3D Tetris.
Yeah, basically.
Which is very fun.
I think we're doing well, considering this is only designed to move like a single chest of drawers, I think. Yeah, it's looking a bit floppy.
It's a bit folio-party. And our new second-hand bedside tables. Woo! I am making sandwiches for the journey because it is midday already. We will be driving when we want to be eating lunch. Getting prepared. They're nicer than they look, I promise. It's a bit stressful.
Very stressful. Well, moving house is stressful.
It is stressful.
You need stressful music. It's our song.
This is the first Christmas song I've listened to this year, and it's very stressful. This is our ride! Are you excited?
I am. Where's our house?
Yeah, I can't remember what it looks like. We've seen this house once because of COVID, so we actually don't really know what it looks like, and they all look the same, so great. So, potential small problem, the owners or ex-owners of the house are still in there at the moment because they can't move into their new house, which means that half of their belongings are in our house. So we're just going for a little drive to then go for a little walk. They said they'll be about an hour, which is really annoying because we'd quite like to unpack in the light, and it's about to not be light. So yeah, anyway, all good. Things are bound to go wrong at some point, and I think we're fine. We're just out on a little walk in Northern Slopes at the moment. A new thing that we just discovered when we were looking for houses. How cute is that? We had no idea it was so green around here. This is very close to our house, which we're still not allowed in, but we're just exploring, which is very fun because we didn't know that this was here before. So these are all potential running routes, lots of walking routes, and when we get a dog, weeing routes. Actually, for me too, quite soon. It's quite small, but very green and quite wild, which is super nice. It's just like Dorset. We're collecting a sofa from Gumtree. Very exciting. Are you excited?
I am. I'm still slightly nervous about it fitting in here.
Yeah, we got a really small van, so I'm actually not sure. But it's a nice sunset. From what, can you see anything? Go on, camera, you can do it. It's nice, I promise. Just take my word for it. We are into the house! And snacking on the sofa, which we just got. We are finally in. They're still not out. but we're just sitting here. We've got some deliveries that got delivered today. Got a sofa bed for upstairs, and then our mattress that we'll be sleeping on. That's still their stuff, but hopefully we will be able to unpack our stuff at some point soon.
Not touching it.
What are we doing? Okay, but tell us what we're doing.
We're trying to unpack the fridge, but it keeps electrocuting us.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, I'm gonna give it a go. It's probably not gonna do it now. I'm very nervous. Oh, it was just a small one. I could hear it. Ours is so shiny. Oh my god, and this is the mess that we're living in right now. Chaos everywhere. Oh, so much packaging. I hate that stuff. Quick dinner, teriyaki udon from All Plants. Love this stuff. 7 minutes in the microwave and we're done. There we go, first meal, udon noodles. Very nice in a room full of boxes and crap. But at least we have somewhere to sit, but I'm very pleased with that. Hey everyone, so I'm just helping myself to a second dinner because we haven't really eaten all day and I'm absolutely starving. Well, we have, I obviously had those sandwiches, but we have been doing a lot and I'm then gonna go to bed and I'm gonna show you around the house tomorrow in the daylight. I feel like it will look better then. Also, it might give me a bit of a chance to sort out what is that and this and everything, which is all a little bit chaotic at the moment, and I want to do a little bit of cleaning. Fionn's gone back to Dorset, but he will be back tomorrow as well, so yeah, tomorrow's a better time for me. I am absolutely knackered, so there's no Wi-Fi obviously, so I'm just gonna read my book, do whatever, not really sure, write something. Probably I'll just fall straight asleep because I'm exhausted, but today was chaotic but very enjoyable and I feel super, super lucky to be here. It is day 2 in my new house. So exciting! I've been kind of cleaning, tidying, putting things away all morning. It is still not done. There's still so much to do. But I figured before getting everything out into the places that it's supposed to go, I'm gonna give you an empty house tour with the full knowledge that it's definitely not empty. So I hope you can see past the boxes and the mess and see what a lovely house it is. I'm so happy. It is honestly a dream come true for me. Alrighty, so starting in the hallway, you come through to this. There's a little porch behind us as well, so we can leave coats and stuff in there, and a little housewarming plant from Fionn's mum. That's very cute. Then we walk in, and on our left we have the sitting room, aka our dumping ground at the moment, with our brilliant Gumtree purchases. This was free and that was £15. Honestly, like, I'm so pleased with this. So this is kind of probably one of the last places that we'll do, because actually eating and sleeping are kind of our priorities right now. We are going to get rid of that at some point, and this is all for upstairs, but we're going to do little inbuilt storage here and over this side as well, and then that's where the TV is going to be, and it's going to be able to come out. And then we're going to have a sofa here, my keyboard there, and the coffee table here, probably an armchair there or here, depending on how much space there is. So that's the sitting room. And then you come out here, we've got a little bit of understairs storage, which is super useful. This does go down to a basement, but the basement currently is like unexcavated. It's just dirt at the moment and they've boarded it up, but that is potential for the future if we need more space. Lots of crap. And then you come through to the kitchen. The kitchen was redone just 2 years ago, so it's really lovely. And there's underfloor heating, which is very nice. And we have all of our stuff out at the moment, but essentially they've got an induction hob, 2 different ovens, which is amazing because obviously a single large oven takes a lot longer to heat up and also uses more energy than 2 different ones if you just need like a single shelf or something. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this kitchen. I absolutely love it. And then there's this utility rooms, and that's where our washer dryer will go, and that's where microwave and storage and all that kind of stuff is. And then you've got our dining room. There used to be a massive American style fridge freezer in there, but obviously they took that with them, and I don't see the point in having such a big one. It uses too much energy if we're not like a family of 4. So we have this one here, which is brand spanking new. It's one of the most eco ones I could find. It is Hot Point, and we just got it yesterday, which is super exciting. And of course it doesn't fit in the fridge space, which is so annoying, so we don't really know what to do with that space, but hey ho. And then got all of this space here. We're gonna put our dining table in here. We're gonna try and get an extendable one, because just for the 2 of us we won't need all that much space, but when we have people around we would like that when we're allowed that again. And then I think we're gonna build either there or there, potentially some inbuilt cupboards so that we can have more storage space again. But long-term plan is potentially knocking through here into the sitting room, then having that with bifold doors, so you can have it open or you can have it closed depending on what you like. We just quite like that because actually otherwise you don't get all that much light in the winter, so that allows for more light through, and then also for it, you know, it feels a bit bigger when it's open. But that's a long-term plan. We're not doing anything for now. And then coming upstairs, we have our bathroom here. Super nice, kind of fairly standard, but all functional and very nice. Loads of floating shelves, which is interesting. I've had to like balance all my stuff on there. And then through here, we got Peppa Pig's room, AKA Rhian's office. And oh my God, that's quite fun. So this is the street. This is the street side, so yeah, Rhian will work here, and this is what should be the master bedroom, but because it's on the street side, we've decided to sleep on the other side because it's a lot quieter and it's not that much smaller, to be honest. This one has a bunch of inbuilt storage, massive bay window, loads of light, which I quite like, and then what we're planning on doing is having a sofa bed. So we've got a snug sofa bed here, so just as a sofa until someone comes around. Then my desk probably there, maybe looking out, but I'll probably get distracted, not entirely sure. Another gum tree find, love it. Loads of inbuilt storage, which is just kind of ugly, but we'll live with it for now. Obviously I've got all of our stuff just out and about at the moment. And then this is our room with the most amazing view that you just don't think of for cities. So this looks out over Victoria Park, Totterdown over there, Ashton Court over there, city centre there, and then Temple Meads over there. And this is our garden from up here. I'm hoping to kind of, I mean, the garden is one thing that we feel quite confident redoing by ourselves, so we might bring this back a little bit, terrace it, put in some other plants other than just lawn, get some bird life in, that's our goal. That's an amazing Acer tree there, so that will be beautiful for most of the year. We're going to cut this back so that we have a little bit more space there, and then hopefully make the most of this space, which is just not really used at all. It's just dirt at the moment. But yeah, again, we can do all of that ourselves, which is great, so we'll probably make a start on that sooner rather than later. We do not own a bed at the moment, so we're currently sleeping on a mattress on the floor, but we have these two, which are secondhand from my boyfriend's sister, which is great for us because they're super nice. We will probably be repainting in here. I quite like yellow, but I just don't feel like it matches the vibe of the house. Yeah, so that is our bedroom. Obviously, I slept here last night and it was so quiet. It was like no louder than the middle of Dorset, so very pleased with that because compared to London, I was actually quite expecting it to be pretty loud, but it was super quiet, which is very nice and very comfy even on the floor, so no problems there. So that is our house. Unlike the majority of people that you see on YouTube, or I have seen on YouTube at least, we will not be doing any proper renovating or anything like that immediately. We think it's quite important to live in a place first to kind of figure out priorities, what needs doing, what doesn't need doing, what you desperately need immediately and all that kind of stuff. And not to mention, we can't really afford it after buying the place. So it's certainly not a priority for us, and this house is super livable. It's really nice. I mean, we're very, very lucky to be living here. So I don't think there's anything that we desperately need to do, but in terms of long-term projects, well, we need to get somewhere to put the TV on. We need to get a little bit more storage inbuilt because we don't really own any furniture, and that's just kind of easier that way. And what else? We'll do the garden, we'll repaint some walls, make it ours, feel like our home. But other than that, like, such a nice house. It's in a great location. We're just sort of a 20-minute walk from Temple Meads, or a half an hour walk from city centre, which is pretty cool. It also means that I can travel back to London really easily just by walking to the train station. I do drive, but I don't have a car. I actually don't drive. I can drive, but I don't drive. It's very handy to be so close into the centre, and really this place has everything that we could possibly want. And I've never lived south of the river before here in Bristol. I'm very, very excited to go and explore some new trails and go running in Ashton Court again, which I used to love, absolutely love all the time. So there's so much to do and I'm exhausted already, but in a good way, in a very, very, very good way. So anyway, I think that's it for this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing the house and the stress of the move and all that kind of stuff. And if you have any questions, please do put them below. We'll be answering any questions that you have, especially over on our Instagram account. So if you don't already follow our home Instagram account, that is @BackToBristol. Go and ask some questions over there. Come and see the sort of style that we like. I am sharing some pictures of our house, but also a lot of pictures of other people's houses who have sort of goals, things that we really like that we would like to implement in our place as well at some point. So yeah, that is it. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back to running at some point, hopefully soon, and that is it. Thanks again for watching. See you later. Bye.